In this video, I'm going to go over 3 Indian vegetarian meals that are generally low in protein, but by tweaking each of its recipe a bit, we can make each of these meals higher in protein and easily get a total of about 100 grams of protein through this diet. Let me show you just how simple that is in this video. Let's do this. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. While Indian meals are generally rich in flavor, rich in spices, rich in taste, they are generally low in calories. Our Indian cuisine in general is known to be high in carbs, high in starch, and high in fat. And the sad reality is that most of us Indians do not understand the importance of protein. And when the time comes to lose weight, we reach out to someone for help and they tell us one of the things that needs to be done is to eat a high protein diet. We start taking drastic measures. We cut out carbs, we cut out rice, we cut out all kinds of roti and start eating things that we are not used to eating. But what if I told you you can still eat your favorite meals like idlis, dosas, rice, roti, or whatever you like and still reach your fitness goals? For example, this client of mine lost over 50 pounds eating our basic Indian meals. Another client lost 26 pounds and built muscle. Again, eating normal meals that we eat on a regular basis. And all of these guys here made progress by following this one principle. So in this video, I'm going to show you how simple tweaks to your meals is all that it takes to make that meal higher in protein. You don't have to eliminate anything. You just need to be aware of how this works and make those smart tweaks to make the meal 1, calorie friendly and 2, higher in protein. If you are ready to get this video underway, please show some support by liking this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below and I would be happy to answer it. With that being said, let's get started. Let's say for meal 1, you are going to have idlis with chutney, one of the most common breakfasts in India. Now, the conventional idlis are made of rice, which means they're going to be loaded with carbs with little to no protein. You can make the same idlis that taste pretty much the same with lentils like moong dal or chana dal. While these also have carbs, they are also loaded with protein and fiber, making them more nutritious and filling. For example, to make these idlis, you can add 200 grams of moong dal in a bowl and soak it for at least 60 minutes. Then blend the soaked moong by adding about 3/4 cups of water and bring it to a consistency as such. To this, add the tadka, which is made by adding half a tablespoon of oil, half teaspoon of mustard seeds, and a few curry leaves to a pan on medium flame. Along with that, you can add the following ingredients. Give it all a good mix, then coat the idli plates with some cooking spray, and just before adding the batter onto the plates, add 1 teaspoon of salt and about half teaspoon of ENO. Finally, steam the idlis for about 15 to 20 minutes on medium flame or until it's done, and there you have it. Your idlis are ready. Next, for the chutney, instead of making something like tomato chutney or coconut chutney, which hardly has any protein, a wiser choice would be something like peanut chutney, as you're getting healthy fats from the peanuts and you're also getting some amount of protein. Again, you don't want to add any kind of oil to this because you are getting fats from the peanuts. Adding oil will only bump up the fat intake and also unnecessarily increase the calories. To make the peanut chutney, dry roast 70 grams of peanuts, and once it cools down in a food processor, add the roasted peanuts along with the following ingredients. Blend until it becomes a paste. Finally, add half a teaspoon of salt and about half to 1 cup of water. Blend it for another minute and that's it. Your peanut chutney is ready. You should get a total of 16 idlis through this recipe. So if you divide the idlis into 2 servings, that is 8 idlis per serving, and you divide the peanut chutney into 4 servings, then meal number 1 can be 1 serving of idlis along with 1 serving of peanut chutney along with 1 cup of fat-free milk on the side. This is a total of about 600 calories, of which 82 grams are carbs, 14 grams are fat, and 40 grams grams are protein. Whereas the conventional idlis with, let's say, coconut chutney or tomato chutney will just have about 15 to 18 grams of protein. Let's move on to meal number 2, which is 1 serving of this delicious soy chunk palau. To make it, soak 100 grams of raw soy chunks and 100 grams of uncooked rice in water for about 30 minutes. Then in a pressure cooker on medium flame, add the following things. Once the seeds start to crackle, add 1 medium onion, 2 to 3 green chilies and saute for about 2 minutes. Then add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste and continue to saute till the onions turn golden brown. Next, add 2 tomatoes along with some salt and cook until they become soft. After that, add the following vegetables and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Time to add the following spices. Along with that, add the soaked soy chunks and rice. Mix well for about 2 to 3 minutes until the spices are well blended in. Then add about 1 to 1.25 cups of water, cover the lid and cook for 6 to 8 minutes or for 1 whistle. Once done, open the lid, give it a few more stirs, make sure the rice and everything is cooked properly, and there you go. Your mouth-watering soy chunk palau is all set. This recipe is to be divided into 3 servings and 1 serving of it will be meal number 2. This meal is a total of about 330 calories, of which 48 grams are carbs, 5 grams are fat and 22 grams are protein. As you can see with this meal guys, I reduced the amount of oil to make this recipe, and also I took equal portions of rice and soy chunks to make it higher in protein. You can also increase the soy chunks and reduce the rice quantity to make it even higher in protein, but what a lot of people will do generally is they will add twice the amount of rice, and that again just makes it heavy on carbs. And finally, moving on to meal number 3, which is this high protein paneer Kati roll along with 1 cup of fat-free milk. To make it, add the following ingredients in a bowl and mix it all up. Next, add 150 grams of cubed paneer along with 1 medium onion and 1 green bell pepper. Gently mix the entire thing, cover and set aside for about 30 minutes. Then it's time to cook it. So on a pan on medium flame, add half tablespoon of oil, add a pinch of hing and add the marinated paneer and vegetables. Continue pan frying till it's cooked or until the paneer becomes soft. With that, your paneer stuffing is ready. Then for the spread, in a food processor, add the following ingredients. Go ahead, grind it all up. Feel free to add some water to bring it to a desired consistency. Once done, finally add 1/4 teaspoon of chaat masala and a bit of salt for taste. And there you go, your green chutney, which is going to be used as a spread, is ready. Then take 4 normal sized whole wheat rotis made without any kind of oil, and on each of them add some green chutney along with the paneer stuffing, just like this. And there you go, your mouth-watering and healthy homemade paneer rolls are all set. You get a total of about 4 paneer rolls with this recipe, out of which 2 are taken for this meal. These 2 rolls along with 1 cup of fat-free milk is about 700 calories, of which 80 grams are carbs, 22 grams are fat and 42 grams are protein. Again here guys, I reduced the quantity of oil because we already have paneer in the recipe. Adding more oil will only make the meal more fat and calorie dense. And number 2, I also increased the amount of paneer that we use so that the meal is higher in protein. And with all the meals combined, you get a total of about 104 grams of protein for just 1,650 calories. And just like that guys, 3 normal Indian meals without any kind of protein supplements and you are getting up over 100 grams of protein. Whereas the normal conventional ones, you probably might not even get half that amount. So just making small tweaks like this goes a long way guys, and that's what I do with all my recipe videos. Even with the clients I work with, I never say no to any kind of meal. We always try to figure out a way to tweak it so that 1, it's calorie friendly, and 2, it's high in protein. And with that guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found it informative. If you did, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And until next time, you take care, you stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.